On the 22nd of June, 5 brave young lads undertook an epic 4-day journey across the vigorous landscape of the Elan Valley. Upon their return, they were rewarded with the prestigious honour of passing the Duke of Edinburgh Gold Award. Now, after completing, they want to show you a video of the things that they did on their expedition that helped them pass. The importance of planning must not be underestimated. Our 4-day expedition covered approximately 100 kilometres on the largely uninhabited hills of the Elan Valley. Before the trip, using the OS map and memory map, we carefully plotted a route and decided where to camp. After, we had to contact the landowners to get their permission to use their land. We planned on walking about 5 kilometres per hour from previous experience. This meant, in order to fill the requirements, we had to walk about 25 to 30k a day, obviously allowing for breaks in filming. This is an overview of the route we walked. Because of the landscape we were walking on, there were very few paths, and the paths had faded away, so we heavily relied on compass bearings to keep us on the right track.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to pack a bag for D&D. So on the outside you have your emergency kit, so what you'll need in a rush, so that's like waterproof trousers, waterproof jacket, so you put that in the side, maybe put your drinks bottles in the side or inside on the top. Inside you need to have a good strong waterproof bag with all your clothes and everything inside. Everything that goes in here everything needs to be packed in strong bags as well. So jumpers and everything goes in here in bags, and then you fold that up. And then down here, in the bottom here, you would put things that you don't need in such a rush. So like your tent, sleeping bag, things like that. So maybe a Trangia. So that goes in there. On the outside here, you'd probably have your roll mat on the outside in a plastic bag so it doesn't get wet. In here is the carry mat, your roll mat, so it's in a strong plastic bag, and it would just go over the bottom of your bag on the outside, just like that. At least 6 miles left, which is going to take us about...
Basically, meant to be 8 hours walking. We've been walking for 9 hours. Full stop. We've had what? We had half an hour for lunch and then probably about 20 minutes. Had about 50-minute breaks, if that. Been walking, no time to do any filming. First bit of filming, and we still got like like 6 miles to go. Team morale is pretty low, as you can tell. Everyone on the floor.
So I'm just going to talk to you about walking boots. It's really important to have a strong pair of walking boots when you're doing Duke of Edinburgh Gold. This is a full leather version, which is absolutely ideal, as it's waterproof up to the ankle once you put the Gore-Tex layer on. It's also breathable, so it lets water in and out, so the sweat can come out. It's important to have strong laces and also a spare pair of laces, just in case they break or tear when you're on the trip. It's also important that they come up high on the ankle so you don't roll your ankle. Also, you want to be able to do the laces up as high as you can. So that's absolutely ideal. Something you don't want to be walking on is a standard trainer or fashion trainer, because that doesn't give you any ankle support and you're very likely to injure yourself. Also it's a flat bottom, so it's actually got no grip, as opposed to the tough, uneven bottom of the walking boot. So I'm going to read out the country code now. Be safe, plan ahead and follow any signs. Leave gates and property as you find them. Protect plants and animals and take your litter home. Keep dogs under close control, always on a lead. And consider other people. Permission must be obtained from a landowner before you camp on any private land.
We got a wolf on the hills. That's how dangerous it is. Flying over there.
Another bit of wildlife. Just soaring in the winds there.
Tent pegs are very important in DV, and so is tent shelter. We're now going to show you how to put up a tent.
It's important that you check all the equipment before you leave for your expedition. Make sure the fly sheet is taut to keep the rain out, and make sure you consider the site of the tent so it's not too uncomfortable.
For guidelines, you make sure they're in line with the seam and you put the peg in at 45 degrees.
As you can see, the porch is very useful for just keeping bags in there overnight, keep them dry. Okay, basically this side compartment's important because there's going to be 3 of us in the tent. We need to have an extra exit. Just open this up.
A key thing to have in your DV bag is hand sanitizer. This is ideal after you've been to the toilet or you're just about to eat, as it kills all bacteria on your hands and you don't need any water or soap.
Always good to have the pocket fast guide to first aid on hand at any moment of DV. Prepared by St John's Ambulance is very useful. You can remember the emergency techniques by just remembering Dr. ABC. D, danger. R, response. A, airway. B, breathing. And C, circulation.
Another essential piece of kit is a bivvy bag. This is ideal if someone in your group gets injured or the weather conditions are too harsh to continue. The way it works is that it's shiny on the inside, so it reflects the heat back in, so you don't lose much, if any, heat at all. And this is ideal when you're out on the mountains. This also is quite small. You just roll them up and put it into just a little bag like this, and then you can pop it into your rucksack. So there we go.
An important bit of kit for your DV expedition is the whistle. If you find yourself stuck on the top of a mountain or in a forest and you need to call for help, you need to blow 6 sharp blasts on the whistle with 1-minute intervals. If someone hears you, they will reply with 3 blasts with 1 minute.
When walking on DV, something you usually pick up a lot is ticks. Ticks are small little creatures. Ticks often contain Lyme disease. Apply the tweezers as close to the skin as possible, almost touching, and once you feel that you have a tick in your grasp, turn it anti-clockwise, pulling it out. Team morale in the group is very important as it keeps spirits high and helps us finish the day's walking as soon as possible. For our group, there's only one way of keeping our morale high. That's singing.
Oh darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? Won't you stand by me? Stand by me. Stand by me.